Are you on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Hello, ladies and germs.
Hey.
Welcome to Dilettante Ball. Sorry that we were a little late.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
Let me talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, sorry we were a little late.
We're doing a live broadcast for episode 300.
YouTube is literally unmanageable.
Byzantine.
But we're here now, and thanks for being here as well.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah.
We have a special guest with us, Buster the Cat.
Oh yeah, come here, bud. This is for the stream only participants.
Yeah, we're actually lying. He's not even here. We're pretending he's. Johnny, we got a present from Rich, the Pod Daddy. He's the president of Arcade Audio, and got us a very, I assume, very nice present.
Okay.
So we're gonna open it live on stream. Here's the bag. Very nice bag.
That is a very nice bag. It looks almost brand new.
Yeah, it's almost as if he didn't reuse it from Christmas. There's a note that says, "Do not open until episode 300." Well, so far we've done that. Nothing on the back, just nothing. Feels like maybe it's a book. If this is just like
Is it a book of all of Wikipedia?
I was gonna say it's like an encyclopedia.
Oh, fuck.
What
What if it's Microsoft Encarta?
Just a copy of like 1997. This is definitely Christmas
Do
wrapping.
you know?
I don't know. Yes, I do now. This one. It's a book called The Svalbard Passage. We'll hold it up for the viewers at home there. So this is a whole book on Svalbard, our favorite article. The article that keeps coming back. Our favorite place is by Thomas Kirkwood and Gear Fiend.
Wryly drawn characters. Absorb it.
Now, so is this a nonfiction or fiction? Because Thomas Kirkwood received his PhD in comparative politics and taught at the university level. So it's kind of hard to say.
I think it's a masterful novel set in the U.S. and Norway. The intensity of the story, combined with the author's knowledge of political reality, result in one of the best Cold War novels ever written.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say it's fake. So it's not gonna give us any real information that we crave.
Okay, well we can just throw it out.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna throw this away. I just want to see when it was written. Let's see, original published. It's printed in the United States, so you know it's good. 1981.
81?
81.
Okay.
Be careful, no part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, graphic, electronic, or mechanical.
Hide it!
Including recording or taping.
Does it seriously say
It
that?
literally says that. So I'm sorry we broke the law both in the United States and Norway.
I'm going to read a passage. Well, Svalbard isn't technically part of Norway.
That's true. So you're going to read a passage from the Svalbard Passage?
Yeah.
All right. And what page is this?
This is page 103 if you'd like to read along at home. Aghast and pleading, she looked up at her father, but he stared emptily. Emptily?
Yeah, he stared emptily.
Into space, as if she were not there at all. The drummer was at the car now. She buried her face in her hands. Oh, God. And waited for him to strike her. I'm done. I don't understand.
Well,
I mean, I guess that's what you get for diving into a book.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm trying is because you started at, what was it, 104 or whatever?
103.
You got to go earlier. You got to go to page 69.
You're right. That was my first mistake.
So let's get some backstory real quick. Their waiter brought the second bottle of Pomard with the Chateaubriand.
Okay.
Ulrich seemed to have forgotten Svalbard completely. She ate and drank lustily. After devouring her sherry cream dessert like a greedy, happy child, she spoke. Yeah, this is
a bad book.
This is sort of like a 50 Shades of Grey sort of thing that Rich has given us. So I appreciate that. I will read it tonight in bed.
Sure, I'll join you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's very nice. So thank you for the smut.
And thank you to everyone for being here and listening for 300 dang episodes.
It's crazy.
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Where were you 6 years ago?
In
your life?
I was
23?
6 and
Oh shit, you're 12.
only 12.
Wait, no, you're 9. No,
Well, 6,
12.
6 plus 6 is
I was right the
12.
first time.
What was I doing? I had just moved here. I really only just moved here.
Like a year before.
Yeah. Now look at me now, still here. What more can you ask for?
Do you want to pull up an article real quick?
Yeah, let's pull up an article.
Okay. Normally we use the computer, but the computer's, kind of doing the thing.
It is doing the thing. Who's this on chat? They say we look very dashing in our Devil's Christmas t-shirts.
Savannah Z.
So we want to thank you, Savannah.
Thank you.
Oh no! Oh no!
No,
The man
Mitch
who gave us
is
the
here.
present. He said you can always rely on me for your smut. That's true. I've always said that about Rich. He's my favorite smut man.
He's kind of everyone's favorite. Okay, let's see what we got. If it's a Svalbard article,
Yeah, I mean, loser.
okay. Cordelia Chase
Okay.
is a fictional character created by Joss Whedon for the television series Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, this is like a good normal thing.
Sure. She also appeared in Buffy's spin-off series Angel, portrayed by Charisma Carpenter. It's a very good name.
Really good name.
It's a solid name. The character appears as a series regular in the first 3 seasons of Buffy before exiting the show and becoming a series regular during the first 4 seasons of Angel.
Oh, that's interesting. So she must have been like involved with Angel or something, right?
I don't know. I know literally.
Angel's a good vampire. I want to say.
I have no idea. I have no.
You've never seen. I've never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer or any other Buffy.
No.
I know that it's sort of like the. What was that show with Fonzie on it? It's sort of the Happy Days of monster killing. Oh, it had just so many spin-offs. Angel, I could go on. It's really popular. People love it. I know they're rebooting it, Buffy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and then I'll tell you.
I mean, with like, but instead of like a white woman, it's like a black woman.
Cool.
Yeah. But some people are also like mad because they're like, well,
of course.
they were like, it was already super diverse anyway, apparently.
Oh.
So they're like, the headlines everyone's seeing is like, Joss Whedon rebooting, Buffy with a new all diverse cast, and people who actually watched it, I guess, are like, I guess, like,
Interesting.
yeah. So, I mean, I can't speak to that, but
I know there was a movie at one point, and
that's where it started.
Someone else was Buffy, right?
Yeah, it wasn't Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't even know if it was anybody.
I don't know. I want to say Melissa Joan Hart, but I don't think so. Who just? Oh, David McGuff. Hello, the officially unofficial third. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's a fact checker, and yeah, he's very good at that. Very good at putting us in our place because we need it.
I just found out that they rebooted Muppet Babies.
They rebooted Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a property that needed rebooting.
Was it not?
It's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
What? So why do they reboot it? So they get to like make
more money?
Yes. More money. No kids are watching Muppets. So
yeah, because there were no babies for them to relate to. They were like, look at all these grown-up Muppets with their grown-up Muppets.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. These adult puppets. I can't relate to these. Excuse me. I can't relate to these adult Muppets. That's so dumb. So I'm subscribed to a subreddit that's Out of the Loop is what it's called.
Sure.
So people ask questions when things come up like, hey, what is this thing people keep talking about? I don't understand what this is.
Why are the Muppet Babies back?
That would be maybe one of them, yeah. And so sometimes it's political, sometimes it's like a question about like a meme of the day or,
a meme of the day.
A meme of the day.
Sure.
And today I saw one that was something like, why do millennials talk about wanting to kill themselves so often? And
I mean, look around.
well, the top answer was like, here, and it was like listed like a bunch of things. And they're like, well, it's mostly a joke, but also this. And one of the things was like, because America is a cultural wasteland full of like reboots of reboots. Like the Muppet Babies is a rebranding of the Muppets, and now we're rebooting that 25 years later. When like,
did
which came first, Muppet Babies or Muppets? Is that what
no. Well, I mean, it's in the real world Muppets, but in the chronology of the Muppeteverse.
The Muppeteverse.
Oh, I found out about the reboot of Muppet Babies because of dudes on Twitter. That is actually how I found out as well.
I should have brought my glasses to read this chat, so I'm gonna rely on you for my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot either, but
great, cool.
That is also how I found out. They
Just through Twitter.
Yeah, because people were complaining that they added a new girl Muppet.
Why were they complaining about that?
Because Muppet Babies are for boys. Boys love Muppet Babies. I don't know.
And everyone knows like it's a finite amount of Muppets who can only be born, and so when a girl Muppet is born, it kills off the oldest boy Muppet.
That's why Statler is no longer alive. He's gone.
Yeah, he was my favorite original baby Muppet, Statler and Waldorf. You remember when they were so young and innocent, and that's why they got so bitter, was they watched so many of their young companions die off.
I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing, but I have to stop my cat.
So your cat's getting into some mischief over here. There's some laundry drying, and the little boy just can't help himself. He's getting all, and this is why we don't allow Buster to be in the recording sessions, is because he causes mischief And you would think after 6 years, either he would learn or we would learn.
Just, this is it.
Here he is. Where's the mischief maker? What an idiot. He can't pee sometimes because he gets too stressed and he can't pee. What? That's like a bad animal, right? I learned that babies have 5,
Babies are Muppet babies.
real babies, not Muppet babies, have 5 instinctual things they can do, and it's like
Grab.
it's like grab, breathe, suck, and look. Babies can't do shit. I'm just saying.
Another article. Let's just plow through. And if anyone has an article that they would like, lots of.
The chat is fucking lit.
I mean, it's because the cat was there.
Oh, lots of love for the cat. I guess.
Yeah.
The cat.
Yeah. Jesus.
Mishi Stars referring to the millennials. It's a joke, but life is suffering. Millennials are just the appliances and the Flintstones of humans.
It's a living.
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess we gotta be here, huh?
Bermuda at the 2010 Winter Olympics.
Probably did bad, huh?
I'll give you their medal count.
They had to give up some medals.
0 gold.
Yeah.
0 silver.
Yeah.
0 bronze. Total? 0. But here's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm reading farther. They were awarded 3 medals, but they did have to give them up to the Noid.
That's the thing, is they kept getting caught by the Noid. Which is a real shame. He's really throwing a wrench in all the plans. And Bermuda just didn't they didn't know about the Noid.
No, they were unaware that they needed to avoid it.
They don't have Domino's in Bermuda. They're a Pizza Hut country.
What if?
Which is the advantage of the United States. The United States is so big, it allows for multiple pizza restaurants.
Here's the thing.
What?
When we reboot the Noid, a female Noid.
Female Noid. And then it'll be, what are you going to do now, fuckers? Are you going to avoid her, or are you going to not avoid her? What are you going to do?
Because the things you are already supposed to avoid the Noid.
Exactly. So are you going to embrace the new Noid, you dumb idiots? That's smart.
It's the only way.
It's really the only way.
These
fucking chatterheads. A female Noid. I don't even know that the original Noid wasn't female. I don't know that. Did that? Did the character ever speak, or?
I want to say he did obviously not say robble robble, but I feel like he said something along the lines of robble robble.
Sure, okay. I mean, did he have a catchphrase, or was it just enough to be him?
I don't know. Where are you at, David?
We need David McGuff to do live fact checking on the Noid.
No one is. Making calls for entries to read. Yeah, list of lists. That's a good one.
List.
Have you seen that one?
I'm sorry. Lists of lists of lists. Am I reading that right? We got a three-tier sort of thing. So there is an article that's lists, right? And then there's an article that compiles the lists of lists.
Wow, this is a list of articles that are lists of list articles on the English Wikipedia. In other words, I love that the article has to
No, I get that that's confusing.
In other words, each of the articles linked here is an index to multiple lists on a topic.
Okay.
Some of the linked articles are themselves lists of lists of lists.
This is the 1001 Arabian Nights of Wikipedia articles.
Okay, here we go. General reference.
Or if you're a Magic the Gathering player, it's the Scheherazade of articles.
Do something that I know.
You know the Great British Bake Off?
Yes.
How sometimes there'll be a cake, and the cake will have a surprise inside of it.
Sure.
And that surprise will sometimes be a list of ingredients.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. What's in this? Wow.
So general reference, list of academic journals, lists of important publications in science, lists of unsolved problems.
That's probably not fun, right? They don't mean why does no one love me?
No,
it means some janitor at MIT style, bullshit.
Culture and the arts, literature, lists of books, lists of 100 best books, lists of banned books, lists of New York Times fiction bestsellers, lists of the New York Times list of New York Times nonfiction bestsellers, Publishers Weekly lists of best-selling novels in the United States.
This is so useless.
Lists of bookstores, lists of LGBT figures in fiction and myth, lists of Middle Earth articles.
from the Lord of the Rings?
I would assume.
Articles about the Lord. So it's not even like books.
These are all the like it would be like an article that was a list of all of the
Like,
characters.
Every dwarf is on this
Yeah.
page. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, this article makes my head hurt. I'm a cruise.
Well, yeah, let's cruise.
Cultura Prophetica.
That sounds cool. That sounds like a book you would read to learn magic.
They're a Puerto Rican reggae band formed in 1996.
It's still pretty good.
They've undergone several lineup changes, but founding member Willie Rodriguez, bass guitar, vocals, Boris Bilbrat, drums, vocals, Elliot Gonzalez, guitar, and Omar Silva, guitar, bass guitar, have remained in the group throughout its history. How many people are in this band?
It doesn't matter, man. Just feel it. Just whoever shows up, that's what we're going with.
Let's check out the band members.
Okay.
So the Willie Rodriguez, Boris Bilbrat, Omar Silva, Juanqui Solsona, Elliot Gonzalez, Eggy Santiago.
Egg Santiago.
Eggy, E-G-G-I-E.
Okay.
That's a pretty tight name.
Eggy.
Ernesto Rodriguez, Patricia Lewis, Adriana Betancourt.
Now I have to stop you right there
This
because
is so many members.
I'm going to hope this is a real article. David McGuff has put up list of fictional states of the United States.
Oh, I bet that's good. I bet that's good.
I hope that's real. And I
Yeah.
hope it's not just like some like bullshit like, DC Universe stuff or whatever.
Well, I'm sure it's like states that have been made up for fictional.
Sure.
Yeah.
I kind of understand, but like, so you mean like the like District 13 or whatever from To Kill a Mockingbird or
Hunger Games?
yeah, Hunger Games.
Um,
The fact that I got that far, I'm pretty happy with.
I think that it is probably more along the lines of
Someone just said West Dakota.
sorry, I've got to.
We gotta take a call. Okay, so we're looking for a list of fictional states.
Yeah, here we go. This is a list of fictional states in the United States found in various works of fiction involving states, insular areas, districts, reservations, or other unincorporated territories. Fictional states. Calisota.
Calisota.
In the Duck universe.
Okay.
You know.
Of Henry the Duck or whatever the fuck his stupid name is.
No, from various Walt Disney comic books. Calisota is roughly the equivalent to Northern California. It includes the series of Duckburg, where DuckTales takes place.
Okay.
And possibly Mouston, Spoonerville. That's where Goofy lives in Goof Troop. And St. Canard, where my man Dark McDuck lives.
I didn't realize this was all so fleshed out.
The name is likely derived from California and Minnesota.
Oh, weird.
Coventry from Bill Willingham's horror comic book of the same name. Okay. North Montana from Meet the Robinsons.
Why did they make up new states? Why couldn't they just have real states?
Ames, the fictitious state in which are set many moot court cases and examination problems at Harvard Law School.
So when someone like, okay, the defendant from Ames.
So, I mean, it's probably like, instead of using real cases, they'll just make them up.
Sure.
That's wild. There's a whole section on law. It's only 3, but Midlands, the fictional, supposedly Midwestern state in which all American Mock Trial Association court cases take place. Reserve, the fictitious state in which many moot court and mock trial cases at Case Western Reserve University School of Law. That's wild.
Are there any like cool ones? Like
Uh,
a one that's like underneath the other state?
Calisota was pretty cool.
Like something that's like underneath another state or something. Like if you just like, I watched. You know what I watched yesterday? There's a movie called Cube or The Cube. Are you familiar with this?
Sphere?
No, but there is a movie called The Circle, which is similar.
Sphere is a real movie too.
Is it?
Gave me real bad nightmares.
Oh, it was like a horror movie?
No, I was just a little baby.
Well, I'll tell you the plot of Cube, and you tell me if it's similar to this. A bunch of people wake up and they're like inside a room that's a perfect cube, and there's a hatch on each side, and it leads into more cubes.
Oh, I hate this.
But some of the cubes have booby traps, and so people get killed, and you have to avoid the booby traps and try to figure what the hell's going on, why you're there.
When did this come out?
Late, or I mean, like early 2000s maybe,
Wow.
like 2003 maybe is my guess. It's pretty sweet. It's like pretty low budget because there's like not a ton of effects. What's up?
The sequel to Cube has a great name. This is
Yeah.
Jason Berg. Cube 2.
Hypercube. Yeah.
That rules.
Which I definitely added to my queue as well. It's on Netflix, and there's a prequel called The Cube: 0 or something like that, or like Zero Cube or something. It's pretty sweet.
I'm sorry, but David McGuff just gave us a new article. Realism is a religion based on UFOs creating life. So yeah, we're gonna skip on over there.
That's right up your alley for sure. But the movie starts out with like basically a disposable dude, just so you get the idea of what the movie is like. So it was like this dude wakes up, like opens a hatch, moves into the next room, and takes a few steps forward, and then just like stops, and then you see like lines sort of like appear, like crisscross lines, like a hatching appear on him, and his body just like falls apart into cubes, like pieces, and then
he becomes Cube.
And so like the camera like zooms out, and basically what happened was like faster than lightning was like this like grater that like slices him up into little pieces, and so it's like, all right, we got to avoid this kind of stuff.
So realism, the symbol for this religion is
it's just a cross.
No, it's like a Star of David with a swastika inside of it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Type, new religious movement. Classification, UFO religion. I'm on board.
UFO religion.
Scripture, main, intelligent design, message from the designers. Minor. I'm very into this. Sensual meditation.
Sensual meditation.
And then parentheses, religious novel. Let's welcome the extraterrestrials.
These are all like books of this religion.
Geniocracy, yeah. Yes to human cloning and Maitreya.
This is bad. This is not good. Like you shouldn't have to have like a book of the month club every, you know what I mean, to like keep up with your religion.
It's a UFO religion that was founded in 1974 by Claude Borrelhorn, now known as Rael.
Oh boy.
The Raelian movement teaches that life on Earth was scientifically created by a species of extraterrestrials.
Are you speaking loud enough for the?
Can you guys hear me? Are we good? I'm just in the zone with Raelism. Everyone left.
Everyone wants to go find out more information about realism.
Earth was scientifically created by a species of extraterrestrials, which they call the Elohim. That's
just the name of Jesus in like the angel tongue or something.
Yeah, right. Thank you everyone for volume check.
So they just stole that from the Bible. Okay.
Members of the species appeared as human when having personal contacts with the descendants of the humans that they made. Kind of like how Transformers look like cars when they're on Earth.
Right, and just like in Animorphs, how the Pemalites created the chi in their own image.
Pemalites?
The Pemalites. It doesn't matter. They're all dead. They look like dogs.
They purposefully. This is good. They purposefully misinformed early humanity that they were angels, cherubim, or gods. Raelians believe that messengers or prophets of the Elohim include Buddha, Jesus, and others.
I'm kind of down with this as like a thing. Religion is the word I wouldn't want to have it be.
The founder of Raelism received the final message of the Elohim, and that its purpose is to inform the world about Elohim, and that if humans become aware and peaceful enough, they wish to be welcomed by them. Man, the church has a quasi-clerical structure of 7 levels, naturally. Joining the movement requires an official apostasy?
Apostasy?
What's that?
Like,
from other
rejecting all
religions.
religions.
Okay, fair enough. Raelian ethics include striving for world peace, sharing democracy, and nonviolence. Okay.
I mean, the problem is that someone who practices this religion wrote this article.
Well, sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, this religion's great. We want no war and everyone's cool. And we're going to meditate and have sex while we're meditating. And,
oh, wait. Holy shit. Hey, McGuff, coming in solid with some hot Raelian info. Raelians routinely advocate sex-positive feminism and genetically modified food. They also have protested against wars and the Catholic Church.
That was all a direct quote, I assume, from the article. That's a crazy combination of ideas and subjects. Here's one sentence. So these ideas were given equal weight in this sentence. They advocate for sex-positive feminism and genetically modified food. Like, that's bad writing, or really informs just to what level they love GMOs. like equal pay for women, and also I love apples.
That's so strange. This is wild.
It's pretty wild. I wish that their logo wasn't literally a Star of David with a Nazi sign. That's a crazy combination of ideas there.
I have a friend who who is Jewish, and he married an Indian woman. I think I talked about this on the podcast a little bit.
Okay.
But at their wedding, swastikas, but like I think it's the reverse way.
Sure.
Is like a Hindu symbol.
Right, I've heard.
So there were like
It's just a bunch of swastikas at this Jewish wedding.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
Which is, I mean, not a bunch, but they were
hidden around like Mickey Mouse's, and
Because they were like-
and we found out if you get a stamp on your passport.
yeah. So it was he had a good little laugh.
That's very funny. Yeah.
All right, let's
Like, do you think that there were some of his family members who were there who were like, I'm not going to cause a stink, but what the hell is that? Like,
I mean, he must have like went up to the old people and been like,
yeah, just so you know.
look, grandma, like
Right.
this is the deal.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up another article.
Okay.
Saint Young Men.
Okay, that's my wrestler name.
This looks like a horny manga.
Saint Young Man.
Young Men.
Oh, it sounds good.
It's a Japanese slice of life comedy manga. So yeah, a horny manga, because
Okay.
show me a slice of life that ain't horny. You know?
Is a slice of life manga like Archie, but for Japanese fans, maybe?
This is so much better than you could have
Okay,
imagined.
all right. So what was it called? Saint Young Men?
Yeah.
Okay.
Its plot. Oh fuck! This rules. Its plot involves Jesus Christ and Gautama Buddha,
Okay.
who are living as roommates in an apartment in Tokyo.
No way!
It's Clone High.
It's Clone High!
It's been serialized by Kodansha. Man, in Japan, Saint Young Men manga has sold over 10 million copies.
Awesome.
This sounds radical.
Yeah, that's my new thing. I'm going to get into Saint Young Men.
They're living together as roommates in an apartment in the Tachikawa part of the suburbs of Tokyo while taking a vacation on Earth.
A vacation on
Where
Earth?
they attempt to hide their identities and understand modern Japanese society.
Where are they from? Heaven? So guys, I mean, whatever, it's fine. It doesn't even make that much
People
sense.
started on Earth,
But that was so long ago.
and they just haven't checked in.
They haven't checked in for a while.
Well, what are TVs actually?
Yeah.
So the intro what?
You fry the shrimp, man? In what?
Man, each chapter shows their lives during an average day when they are sightseeing, drinking beer, blogging, or playing video games.
Just Jesus and Buddha like going to the grocery store.
Well, Jesus is portrayed as an impassioned person for his love for all, even for shopping. Buddha tends to be calm and thrifty, and also likes manga. The comedy often
I'm a
involves
Buddha.
visual gags and puns, as well as jokes in reference to elements of Christianity and Buddhism. For example,
But no Shintoism, which is interesting.
Well,
Which is a bigger religion over there.
sure, but not as funny.
No, it might be. I don't know.
Jesus creates wine from water in a public bath, and Buddha shines when excited.
So he's like a vampire
Yeah.
from
Twilight.
Twilight.
This is wild.
I'm glad you found this because I want to start getting into it.
Original run, September 22nd, 2006 to present. And
No way. Presents?
There's an,
I've got to read 12 years of this?
well, don't worry, there's an original animation DVD.
Okay, so I got to start. Wow.
And an anime film.
Okay,
This is
that's
wild. Yeah.
good.
I'm into
Is
it.
there spoilers? Is someone saying spoilers? I can't read this.
Spoilers, the emus won. I don't, oh wait, wiki, oh,
Emu War?
In between world wars, Australians fought 2 wars versus flightless birds. Okay, yeah, we're gonna check that out.
Are there emus in Australia?
I think that's where they're from.
That's where they're from. That's where they live.
Oh my god.
Spoilers: the emus won.
The Emu War, also known as
Well, I guess because emus can't really sign a treaty, huh? So it's sort of like
it's all or nothing.
yeah.
Also known as the Great Emu War, was a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia over the latter part of 1932 to address public concern over the number of emus said to be running amok in the Campion district of Western Australia.
So 1932. You have to imagine Australia sitting back like, well, nothing's really happening, so let's do these emus. And then like 3 or 4 years later, like World War II starts happening, and they're like, well, fuck, like
We gotta redirect our efforts.
I thought we were just gonna deal with some like emus, and now here we are having to like fight fascism. I assume they helped.
The unsuccessful attempts to curb the population of emus, a large flightless bird indigenous to Australia, employed soldiers armed with Lewis guns,
Okay, those are machine guns.
leading the media to adopt the name Emu War when referring to the incident. While a number of the birds were killed, the emu population persisted and continued to cause crop disruption.
So emus are just like gunning in the corn and eating all the corn up.
Aftermath.
Aftermath.
Despite
Emu wars. Aftermath.
Despite the problems encountered with the cull, which cull is such a good word, the farmers of the region once again requested military assistance in 1934, 1943, and 1948.
1943, huh? There's nothing better going on. Biggest problem Australia has in 1943. Not Japan or Germany or anything like.
Only to be turned down by the government. Instead,
Yeah.
the bounty system had been instigated in 23 and it was continued. You know, they did. I think they do the same thing with cane toads in Australia. They just like set up a bounty
Sure.
for people to like go gigging.
Yeah, just like throw them in a bag.
Mhm.
Probably a lot easier.
They're getting the military involved.
Well, certainly that. But you could have like a whole sack full of frogs where it's like, all right, we got one emu. Let's bring it in.
Pretty big, yeah.
Like you can't have multiple like.
That is awesome.
And also like any of these. Can you imagine you're going out into the Australian like freaking outback or whatever, trying to get all these toads? That's so dangerous.
Yeah, Australia's wild. Australia's the Florida of the world. I'm gonna get another one.
Emus won.
What?
The emus won. It's amazing.
Oh. The emus won. Wait, is this a quote?
The tactically brilliant birds tended to scatter at the first sound of gunfire, making them hard to target.
Each flock of birds had at least one member standing guard to warn the group of approaching soldiers. And as emus can run 30 miles per hour, a machine gun mounted on a truck was unable to catch them. That like actually rules. We got Wasp 44b.
What's WASP 44b?
Oh well, it's a closely orbiting Jupiter-sized planet found in the orbit of the Sun-like star WASP 44
Okay.
by the Super WASP program,
This sounds cool.
which searches for transitioning planets that cross in front of their host stars as seen from Earth.
Okay. This kind of sounds like a Marvel series.
WASP 44 is like the prime planet, and then WASP 44b is like in the ultimate universe.
Yeah, it's like what would happen if universe or whatever.
Let's see the characteristics.
So WASP 44b would be like the like Miles Morales universe of Spider-Man.
WASP 44b is a hot Jupiter with a mass. You can't.
What does that mean?
I assume a gas giant, but that's like.
I never know you could call things Jupiters.
I mean, it's like Kleenex.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just go around doing that. Like the Jupiter name is copyrighted by Jupiter.
This is a hot
It's
Jupiter.
a hot Jupiter. I don't want to be pedantic. Well, you know I love Saturn because it's just Jupiter with rings.
Well, no, then it's a Saturn.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jupiter with rings is a Saturn.
Yeah.
God, it's so dumb.
I'm just gonna keep plowing.
Let's breeze on through.
Social identity theory. Social identity theory is the portion of an individual's self-concept derived from perceived membership in a relevant social group. As originally formulated by social psychologists Henry Taj Bell and John Turner in the 1970s and 80s, social identity theory introduced the concept of a social identity as a way in which to explain intergroup behavior. I think this article is a long way of saying having friends.
Social identity theory. Hey, you want to hang out?
You hang out with the people you hang out with, and then those groups interact with other people. Right.
Right. So yeah, if you're in the T-bird, you act like a T-bird.
Yeah, and when you're a jet, you're a jet all the way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've known about this since the 50s.
Holy shit! There was another quote from that Emu War article from David. Major G.P.W. Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery observed that, quote, they can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks.
End quote.
Oh, that rules.
Did they ever try to harness the emus, do you think, for military?
You mount the machine guns to emus.
Right, exactly.
I remember on the way driving up to Gainesville from like my hometown in college, there was an emu farm that I would pass.
What was the purpose of that farm?
Emus.
I see.
I think you can eat them.
You can eat.
Well, you can eat anything, but people do eat them.
That feels like that's gonna be so expensive.
You have to think of how big they are.
Pretty big, I guess.
So,
and it's a pretty niche market, so it's not like there's a high demand.
You can get like, I'm pretty sure you can get emu burgers at like Costco.
What?
Yeah.
Are they good?
I've never tried one.
What?
We should have a cookout.
I would do that.
You know, well, you probably had like an emu sausage at
some crazy place
back when hot dogs was around.
Sure. Yeah, and maybe emus like have a much smaller impact on the environment compared to a cow.
That might be it, actually.
You know.
Here's a fun little article.
Okay.
It's relevant to this time in history here.
Okay.
One by One, Foo Fighters album.
Okay.
And I believe they have a concert tonight, and they had one last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Foo's getting it done.
And the Foo Fighters also type of UFO.
Bring back to reality.
You know, realism.
Reality.
One by One is the fourth studio album by American rock band Foo Fighters. This is like middle school and early high school, this album. Like, so much. And
this is maybe my favorite Foo Fighters song.
One by One.
I think.
Wow. Everlong is mine, for sure.
Everlong's a good choice.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I'm not even a big, like, Foo head, you know?
I'm not either. I wish I liked it more than I do, because I think Dave Grohl seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah. When this album came out, he kind of changed his look. Do you remember that?
No.
He stopped being, like, a kind of grungy, like, hard rock dude, like he was and is now.
Right.
And he cut his hair shorter. It was still long, but it was like that really straightened, like emo look. And he wore like in the video for One by One, I feel like he's wearing like cuff bracelets, like studded cuff bracelets.
Okay.
He was like, it's 2002. I'm gonna look like it's 2002.
Okay. No, I don't recall ever seeing that video.
Yeah.
And that was just like a little like detour in his life. And
Mike DeJong is heading out. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Hey, happy 300 to you.
Yeah. We wouldn't be here with that. We literally wouldn't be here with that.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you want to hear just the track list? Let's just go through the track list.
Okay. Are they gonna do like Christmas songs on there maybe?
All My Life.
That's a good Christmas song.
Low.
Yeah.
That's where you hang the
stocking or the hang them low by the fireplace. Yeah.
Have It All.
Yeah. Christmas.
Times Like These.
Yeah. I didn't know this was a Christmas album.
The album is called One by One.
Yeah, that's how you open your presents.
The song that line comes from is All My Life.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop myself and wonder, like, is that what it was called?
That's a little
misleading, huh?
tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky. Disenchanted Lullaby.
Yeah.
Tired of You. Halo. Lonely as You. Overdrive. Burn Away. Come Back.
Come back. Hey, you're not done. Listen to this album one more time.
I don't know if I've listened to a full
No.
Foo Fighters album.
No.
Maybe The Color and the Shape.
Never even heard of it.
Or maybe
I assume they just put out singles.
Foo Fighters also did the theme song to a show that I used to love that probably doesn't hold up, and that's Ed.
Ed. What is Ed?
The Bowling Alley Lawyer?
The Bowling Alley Lawyer. I don't think I've seen this.
You've never heard of it? Have you heard of it?
No, I don't think so.
I'm
thinking of the movie Dave, maybe?
No.
Okay, so the movie Dave
Murphy
is not the same as the TV show Ed?
It was about a lawyer who lived in New York, and he all this happens in the first 5 minutes of the pilot.
Okay.
He lives in New York. He comes home. He finds out that his wife is cheating on him
with a bowling alley.
with a mailman.
Okay.
And there's a very funny running joke throughout the series where people will say, "Oh, she was sleeping with the mailman," and he says, "Not the mailman, a mailman."
So it
wasn't their mailman. It was just a mailman.
That's funny. I like that.
So then he moves back to his hometown of Stuckyville, Ohio.
Stuckyville, okay.
And he buys a bowling alley. and sets up a law office inside the bowling alley. But most of the series is him pursuing his like high school crush basically as an adult, which I feels now very like bad and problematic.
Yeah,
But the crush is played by Julie Bowen from Modern Family, and Happy Gilmore, which I just watched over the weekend and like weirdly holds up.
Okay.
And I was shocked that there was nothing in it that was like offensive.
I wonder if. No, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if Adam Sandler movies just aren't like offensive, and then I remember that that's just not true.
Not at all. Not at all. I think that's like the one.
I wonder. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going out of my way to go watch Billy Madison.
And I feel like there's probably a lot of not great stuff in there.
Yeah, probably. But Happy Gilmore though.
It was shocking.
Yeah.
Like, it was just about a guy who
just loves his grandma, and he wants her to be happy.
Yeah.
He doesn't even love golf.
No.
He just plays it so he can like afford for his grandma to have a home.
Wait, here's another article. Hold on.
I wish we both were like, could see.
I turned 30.
Yeah.
So soon.
And
brother, I can feel it.
I'm nipping at your heels. Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
But like I've just chosen not to wear glasses for the last like year and a half for like no reason.
They'll get stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the article here? Celia?
Salish? Sea human foot discovery.
Oh, I know about that. The series of discoveries has been called astounding and almost beyond explanation, as no other body parts have turned up.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this too.
So basically, human feet will wash up on coastlines throughout the world inside shoes.
This one is British Columbia, Canada. This was actually in one of those books of like creepy, weird stuff that I would check out all the time in elementary school.
Well, so the idea the concept effort is like if people who have died, on the ocean or whatever, their bodies can be, decomposed or whatever from the natural, ocean life or whatever.
Sure.
But sneakers are like synthetic.
And they protect those foot.
And they protect the feet inside of them. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
First discovery occurred on August 20th, 2007.
That's so recent.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what no, let's do that.
Do you want to hear some explanations?
Yeah, let's hear some explanations, quote unquote.
One explanation is that some of the feet are those of 4 men who died in a plane crash. Okay, no. These are bad. This is a very funny sentence. Determining the origin of the feet is complicated.
Well, they come from bodies, is what I would say.
What is it about?
So David Miguel's got to go. He's got to go see Teen Titans Go.
Oh, nice.
Carrot 300. Thanks for having fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, you're a real treat.
The series of discoveries has been called astounding and almost beyond explanation. There's no other body parts that turned up.
Is Teen Titans Go is that a good movie?
I was playing at the theater.
I saw they have like a sandwich board out front, like come see the movie, which I've never seen them do before.
People are very into Teen Titans.
I've seen a couple episodes and I like it.
You know what? I was saying for that Spider-Man.
That was what I was gonna say too.
That Spider-Man movie looks tight as fuck.
The new Spider-Man movie looks very cool. So then I was like, well, maybe this Teen Titans Go movie is good.
I mean, go check it out.
Maybe I will. I'm not gonna go watch Skyscraper.
I have Movie Pass, and I won't not see Skyscraper.
Yeah, go do that. David McGuff, I'd also like to take this opportunity to announce my unofficial sister podcast, Dilettante Ball, where I go to Wikipedia, read a random Star Wars article, and talk about it.
Okay, I know. Let us know about Teen Titans.
Okay, I hope that's true. I hope you do that just to spite us, or not spite us, but
we've done Wikipedia articles from time to time.
We have, yeah. I'll tell you, brother, this it's not as easy as we make it look. we're professionals.
Yeah. I will say, now that we've hit 300, 400 will be cool. But I do think that we are sort of...
We're on the road to 500.
Well...
What?
420.
420? Well, shit, what do we do? So 400, we'll do a live episode again.
420...
I mean, a live episode where we just, smoke out, right?
I can't do that, I don't think.
That'd be so stupid. It'd be literally illegal, first of all.
It would be... It's decriminalized.
Right. So if we both got medical passes, it'd be fine.
We would have to go to a state. What if...
No, we can do it here.
It's very hard. I've looked into it. It's all for like you can't get it for anxiety, which is
That is fucked up.
because I'd be
Dude, I know. I'm anxious as hell.
but
Anytime I don't have a drum in my mouth, I'm just anxious.
we could just get like regular vapes, and because the only real reason we want to do it is for the dense cumulus, you know.
If in 2 years and 20 weeks, vaping is still around, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
You know what will never go away?
What? Johnny's pulling out something. He's fidget spinning for the live audience. That seems like a very good fidget spinner.
It is. Jessica got it for me in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so fidget spinning will still be around because it's not hazardous to your health.
Yeah, that we know of. I mean, they didn't think smoking was bad for you, you know.
No, I meant fidget spinners.
Yeah, I know. They didn't think smoking was bad for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Just vaping sucks so bad because like this microphone holding is like a vape. Like they're this big.
I wish.
I wish it was too.
No, we could get small tasteful vapes. We could get
Just a small tasteful
Jewel? Is that what it's called?
That is a thing involved in vape culture.
We could get blue. We could get blues. I mean, there are plenty of vapes.
Yeah, sure. You know about 710?
No. What is that?
So you know how like 420 is like the weed day?
710 vape day?
710's oil, but like up, you know what I mean, like in numbers. So it's for like hash oil or something. I don't know. So it's just so cool and awesome.
Why is 420 the weed day?
I don't know, dude.
And why isn't there like a 69 day?
It's not
Wait. June 9th.
June 9th. 69 day. And what happens on 69 day?
I'll tell you when you're older.
See you later.
Thanks for sticking around the live stream, everyone. June 9th. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna head out now. I don't think it's gonna get any better than
the 69 day.
69 day.
Yeah.
Small tasteful vapes sounds like a boutique vape shop.
Small tasteful vapes.
Yeah, thank you so much for streaming. I hope this was like at least a little bit interesting. I mean, it was
Just a little
literally
bit.
just us doing what we normally do, but with a camera on.
Yeah, and it was really cool that you guys were just like interacting and doing, you know, just having fun with us.
Yeah.
Which you are good about on Twitter anyway, which is very, very cool.
So lovely. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. And sorry we started a little late, but again, YouTube is unreasonable.
YouTube sucks.
Yeah. So we'll smell you later.
Happy 300.